It is a blur from the middle of the map, and today we're going to be talking about Naruto. Naruto officially is in the pre-production stages when it comes to a live adaptation movie, and the first time me hearing about this is back in 2024 when Lionsgate confirmed that they were actually going to be doing a Naruto movie, and honestly, it was like live adaptation. I was like, because live adoptions can be hit or miss, of course, right? And actually, they've already in the early stages when it comes to it. So pretty much, they are in the pre-production stages of the live adoption Naruto. Now, what they are doing now is to actually find people to play the characters that are the main characters for Naruto. They're looking for a Naruto, they're looking for a Sakura, and they're looking for a Sasuke globally. Lionsgate got money in the bank. All right, let's keep the bucket of bean. They said, look, we're going to do a global casting for this. Never heard this for an anime live adoption movie. Ever. All right, so they didn't spend some money on this movie when it comes down to it. So, I mean, ain't nothing wrong with taking risks. I'm going to just be real about it. All right, so I guess they said, look, we're going to find these characters with people that can play these characters. So, that is the thing that they're doing right now. And it's interesting, very interesting that they've gone this direction globally for it. Now, let's talk about something that I've always kind of had pros and cons with, because me personally, I'm not the biggest fan, and I tell people this all the time. I am not the biggest fan of live adoption anime movies, all right? And even TV shows at that. Now, hear me out on this, because the person they got as a director is a solid director, all right? He's done Just Mercy, Shang-Chi 1, and now Spider-Man Brand New Day. Now, the resume looking good, all right? Let me just give it a bucket and bean with you guys. Destin definitely has a solid actual resume as a director. I haven't seen his other pictures, but the ones I know are those 3 films, and the other one I'm going to see later on this month. His reputation when it comes to movies, he makes great action movies. I'm dropping stuff, all right? And literally, I was like saying to myself, like, yo, that's stuff that he's actually the director for this. Like, because personally, I was impressed by the choreography in Shang-Chi 1. I'm like, he probably definitely could pull it off still with the Naruto live action. But personally, I'm just like, with live action adaptation movies, some are okay, because there's some that I did enjoy. I'm not going to act like I didn't. And there's some where I'm like, Prime example, when that Dragon Ball Z live adaptation movie came out, I didn't see it in theaters. I was highly disappointed by it. Now, Destin Critton, please, all right, you got your blessing from Masashi Kishimoto, the creator of Naruto. Please don't mess this movie up, all right? Like, you're a solid director. You know what I'm saying? When I got introduced to you, when it comes to the movies that I've known you for, the 2, and then the 3rd one will be Spider-Man, of course. But please don't mess this up, because I think what happens, right? They put out these live anime adaptation movies, and they change too much sometimes, all right? Like, they'll be like, okay, we're going to change this. I'm like, stick to the source material. That's the best way to make it a great film. I just hope, like I said before, that they don't change too much. Like, you can do a couple changes, but don't completely change how the manga and / anime was, right? Because now you got this live adaptation. Oh yeah, we're going to spend this much money on it, and you change it too much where people won't like it. I'm still on the fence about it. Like I said before, great director choice. He got his blessing from Masashi Kishimoto, of course. I don't mind that at all. At least he did that, right? But I hope that this is something worth watching. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe when a trailer comes out, maybe it'll convince me. So, you know what? I'll be willing to go check out Naruto in theaters, a live adaptation movie, right? maybe I'll change my mind then. But it is the hardest working blerd on YouTube, guys. You tell me in the comments, how do you feel about Naruto being in the early stages of development at Lionsgate? And my next question for you guys is, how do you feel about this actually being a live adaptation movie? It is the hardest working blerd on YouTube, guys. Thank you so much for subscribing and joining the community, of course. Liking, because liking helps me get out of the YouTube algorithm. Also, commenting also helps. And sharing so my channel can also be discovered by
Be sure to check out old videos and playlists that you missed out on.
It is the hardest working blerd on YouTube, guys, and I am out.